a Playlyst original.
Welcome to the Pilot Podcast,
where we review the pilot episodes of TV shows to answer your question, should I watch this?
My name is Mitu.
And my name is BJ.
And this week, we're watching the listener-requested M.I.A. on Peacock.
So stay tuned to find out if Mitu wants to take a vacation to the Florida Keys.
Sorry. The idea of that. Yeah, we'll stay tuned for that spoiler. Until then, BJ, why don't you let us know what happened in this thriller?
M.I.A. on Peacock revolves around Etta Tiger Jones, played by Shannon Gisella, who's restless in the Florida Keys. When her family's drug-running business shatters in tragedy, Etta embarks on a dangerous journey through Miami's neon-lit underbelly. So, Mitu, what were your first impressions?
I really liked Etta. When I saw that this was a crime show, one of the descriptions I found was Etta is on a path to trying to become the most powerful crime queenpin in South Florida, which, whoa, as a concept. But I just thought she would be much rougher around the edges and this like hard-fought, hard-scrabble life, when in reality she was, at least for the first part of this episode, more precocious, smart teen. And so I just really liked seeing her in this first episode portrayed in that way, where this is a thriller take on a coming-of-age story.
Yes, they make it very clear from the start that this will be a story of Etta's growth. In the opening, she says killers are made, and that there was a single decision that led her to kill. And then we kind of rewind and see the story that leads up to this journey where she will be in some really high stakes situations with dangerous people.
And I'm glad we had that beginning plus the many, many spoilers when you look up this show, because then it just makes it all the more thrilling and ominous to watch. You know something horrible is coming. So when she's arguing with her parents about going to college and wanting to instead be in the family business, the whole time you're like, something bigger is happening. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. And so I like that they kind of lull you for a moment in that coming of age story and just classic like mom-daughter clashing on a show like this.
And they take another classic coming-of-age story element that's sometimes tough for me to watch, where the protagonist makes bad decisions.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are looking out for Etta and try to steer her in a safer direction, and she never listens.
She wants to be in the drug game like her daddy and her brother, and she makes some wild choices that cost wild prices for her and everybody around her. And it's hard, but I also think that that's the price you pay when you like YA or young adult centered stories. I know, BJ, you and I always talk about that one series. I love the Legend-Born series. There are moments where I have to out loud reading that book series tell myself this protagonist is like 15, 16 years old. Like I have to literally say to myself as I'm getting angry, she's a child.
And it helps you pull yourself back into that world when you recognize, okay, Etta is a young adult. I think they say she's like 21, 22.
Yeah.
But she is new to this drug running business. And you would think that maybe listen to your family who has been doing it longer than you.
But there's a bigger villain here.
There is. The Rojas brothers.
Yes. And the biggest villain is people who want to scale. Stop trying to scale everything. I have lost 2 makeup companies I love because of this scale. Venture capital comes in, scale. Now this bagel spot I love near me, venture capital, scale. I hope these companies last. And so these 2 ambitious brothers, what do they want to do? Scale. Why do you want to make things bigger and wider? So then their drug business, this nice, quiet family business,
consistent,
floating drugs up into the water, bringing it in. Now they want to escalate it in a way that is so terrifying for all parties.
It does seem odd because we see the business has been working consistently. Everyone's happy. We learned that Etta's family, they got mad cash on hand and mad investments.
Yes.
But then one greedy person's like, I want this revenue times 2. And they're like, there's only one way to do that.
Business people listening, please tap in. Go deeper on what's working. You don't always have to go for breadth and scale, okay? I have 3 tubes of M.I.A lip gloss left because of y'all scalers.
Wow, I don't even know what that means, but I feel bad. I hope you can find a replacement.
Thank you for respecting me in this difficult time, because I got to the end of my M.I.A, one of the tubes this morning, and then watched this show, and I was like, there's a connection here. And the problem is people who want to scale too widely. Coming back to the show and stepping off of my very strange platform I've established for myself, I also think that there were hints that Eda's mom knows this family, like deeper than what we understand as viewers now. There were little moments here and there that I think that there's something a little bit deeper between her and these scaling brothers.
She had a very respectful relationship with the drug dealing family, but you also get a sense that Eda's mother has so much experience. She knows how to negotiate. She knows how to handle dangerous situations. She even has some action skills that we see put to use.
She also makes a bone-chilling decision at the end of this episode.
Which means she knows how this business works.
She keeps a cool head, I'll tell you that.
And she picks up on things. She's observant.
Keeps her head on a swivel.
So hopefully Eda picks up on all those skills, because she claims that Eda is a better version of her and the dad.
And that's what I'm excited to see. I like that we went deep on the lore here. I know typically our critique of a show like this is get me to the action sooner. For me, I liked going into why Eda is about to embark on a journey of revenge, because I am so bought in. Like, I also am mad at everyone who has done her and her family wrong. And there's this for any of Game of Thrones hive, Arya Stark moment where she clearly has a list of people that she's going to go through to avenge on behalf of family members done wrong. And I cannot wait to see her cross names off that list, just like my favorite part of Game of Thrones, which was watching Arya go through that list. I love a list. I love a to-do list.
Very organized.
And she had a to-kill list.
I'm a little mixed on it. I really liked getting the motivations and building this world and the lore and what gets Eda to the point where she would want to kill someone. And with a 50-minute show, I think I wanted the tail end of the episode to be her going after that first kill, or at least making a plan or seeing her write out that list and be like, okay, name number 1 is going to be this person.
I see. So the light spoiler bit of revenge that happens at the end is not good enough for you.
No, I wanted to see a few actions taken towards it.
Okay, like a Rube Goldberg machine of like putting some things together to see the dominoes fall and watch someone get whacked.
Yes. And if you watch to the credits, there's a little preview of what's going to happen next. And I think a few of those scenes would have been helpful at the end of this first episode.
I see. For me, the preview was enough. Like, that got me excited to see her go on the journey. I thought it was a very well-placed preview, because otherwise it's true. Like, where are we going with this? So I like that they just put together, hey, by the way, she gets going. Don't worry.
That's true. I think maybe they knew someone like me might want a little more, and they put those scenes in to say, here you go.
It looks like she even goes to college.
A lot is going to work out for her, conveniently maybe.
And I look forward to seeing it. So with that, do you want to watch more episodes of M.I.A. on Peacock?
I would watch again casually. I like Eda as our lead. I am hopeful she'll make better decisions in the future, but I'm mostly curious about her getting revenge and really seeing the consequences of everything that happened in this pilot. How do you feel?
I agree. I would watch again casually because it was very, very gory, some of the scenes. So I don't think I could watch again seriously, but I am very excited to see her exact revenge. And there is such room for growth in this character. Like, clearly we're going to see a lot of development, because she did make a really, really bad choice in this first episode. And so she's going to have to reckon with that too. Like, I bet in some way, right? Like, she's going to be on her own revenge list.
Oh, that guilt.
Like, she has to address herself.
She needs therapy.
Yeah.
She probably won't get that though.
No, she's not going to do that. She's going to like shoot people and stuff.
Well, while she tries to treat her own guilt, will you be going to the Florida Keys anytime in the future?
No, I do not plan to visit Florida. With love to the Florida community.
I've heard it's beautiful down there.
It is. I've been. I even went last year for work.
But you don't want to go back.
No, I'm good. Unless I have to for work.
That's fair. Be paid to go there.
Because flights are so expensive.
Yeah.
That area is a little wild. The politics there are a little wild.
And drug dealers.
And now I'm learning there are collegiate kingpins. So I think if a domestic flight already costs $800, if I want to see the water, maybe I'll just go to the Bahamas.
Okay, wasn't guessing that as the destination.
Or even like driving to our closest beaches. But meaning if I'm at the sunk cost of some several $100 ticket, I may as well go a little bit further.
Gotcha. If you're already gonna rack up some miles, spend some points, make it worth it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, drive a couple hours to the coast.
Yes.
I see it. Well, if you want to get some more of our travel recommendations or our opinions on TV shows, head to our website at thepilotpodcast.com, and you can follow us on all of your favorite podcast platforms.
You can also follow us on social media at The Pilot Pod, and you can send thoughts, feelings, show recommendations, because every other week, just like this one, we do a show recommended by you, our wonderful listeners, to askthepilotpodcast@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.
Bye.